My name is Miss Mack, and I am here to yoga with you. We're gonna have a great time. We'll read a story, we'll stretch our bodies, and we'll sing a song. Every yoga class with Miss Mack is going to have a theme, so it will be about something. And today's theme is gardens. I want you, if it feels okay, you can close your eyes, otherwise just think in your brain. I want you to draw a picture in your head of a garden. Notice what colors you see. Notice what shapes you see just in your own head. Think of a garden and what do you see? What colors? What shapes? And then lastly, here in our garden, friends, think of anything that your body might feel. Maybe you feel soft grass beneath you. Maybe you feel petals of the flowers. I'm going to pretend that I feel wind. If your eyes are closed, open them, look at Miss Mack, and let's make some wind together here in the garden. Breathe in big. And out. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more of those. Breathe in. Let's add our arms, a big gust of wind. Breathe in. Beautiful. I think that we are ready to move our bodies. We imagined in our brains what we might see in a garden. We made some wind. You know what? I think we might see some pine cones if we were in a garden. Let's pretend that we are pine cones. Apanasana is when you make this cute little shape. So sit on your booty and squeeze your knees into your chest. If it feels good, you can tuck your nose down by your knees. And then pine cones, let's just rock a couple of times. Apanasana pine cone pose. Let's rock 8 more times, pine cones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make another gust of wind. In our garden, we might find pine cones. What else might we find? How about, have you ever seen this kind of flower before? Miss Mack really likes it. This is called lavender. And this lavender is actually pretend, but real lavender smells wonderful. Let's pretend that we are lavender. Virasana is when we go up on our knees like this. Try Virasana and stretch your arms over your head like the lavender. And let's sway in the wind, rocking from side to side. A whole beautiful field of lavender. It's normally purple, all different kinds of purple. Very light, very dark, everything in between. But Miss Mack wants you to imagine what color you are. I'm going to be pink just for fun. You think in your brain what color you are. Let's rock 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In our garden, there might be a pine cone. There might be lavender. There might be a birdhouse or a bird feeder. Look how cute this is. Let's be a bird feeder. Malasana. Please say that word, malasana. Good job. We put our feet on the floor and your booty down low so it looks a little bit like a frog. And then make the roof of your bird feeder. Gorgeous. There's certain food that is safe to feed birds, but I want you to imagine if you could share anything with a bird, what would you share with them? I think I would share a cheeseburger and see if they would like it. What would you put in your bird feeder? And friends, we're going to stay frozen in our bird feeder shape until Miss Mack says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got one more idea. There might be a bird feeder in our garden, but there might also be all kinds of cool grass. Look at how spiky this grass is, how it leans to the side. That's called a lateral bend when something leans to the side. Let's be this spiky, pokey grass here in the garden. Stretch your feet far to the side in wide angle pose. If you've taken a dance class before, this is called a straddle. We'll reach our arms up over our head like the spiky grass. And do you remember how it was tilting to the side? We want to do that too. Tilt really far to the side, spiky grass. Beautiful. Oh, that makes my side feel strong. Let's do the other side also. If you want to go faster or slower than Miss Mack, you can. That is no problem. If you are stretching to the side, then you're doing it correctly. You know what? I think we should do a few fast. Let's go fast, pals. And now do some so slow. How slowly can you move? Let's go the other way. Our last two are going to be the slowest ever. Ready? Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm barely moving. And last one, up and over. Beautiful. A gust of wind, my friends. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Let's sing before today's story. We're going to sing There's a Little Flower Growing in the Garden. Put the bottoms of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. And imagine that these are the petals of a lovely flower. You can be any color that you want. And we'll sing. Let's rock as we sing. There's a little flower growing in the garden. There's a little flower growing in the garden. There's a little flower growing. There's a little flower growing. There's a little flower growing in the garden. Of course, I can't see you right now because this is a video. But I bet you were pretty good at that. I think we should make it a little bit trickier. Okay, this is going to take strong tummy muscles, which I bet you have. You'll tuck your hands underneath your ankles. And I want to see if you can pick your feet up off the floor. This is flower pose in yoga. This is the practice way, and it's wonderful, and I love it. And then this is a little bit trickier way. Let's try it. Let's sing again. There's a little flower growing in the garden. There's a little flower growing in the garden. There's a little flower growing. There's a little flower growing. There's a little flower growing in the garden. I bet there's a little bunny hopping. Everybody put your feet on the floor, Malasana. There's a little bunny hopping. You know what? I think I'm going to pretend to hop because I'm a grown-up, but if you want to hop, you absolutely can. Here we go. There's a little bunny hopping in the garden. There's a little bunny hopping in the garden. There's a little bunny hopping. There's a little bunny hopping. There's a little bunny hopping in the garden. Lovely. Stand up tall. There's a little tree swaying. Think in your brain what your tree is going to grow. I personally am a plum tree. You tell yourself what kind of tree you're going to be. Even a pretend thing is okay with me. What kind of trees we got in our garden? Phenomenal. Friends say vrikshasana. That means tree pose. Let's try it. Tree pose. There's a little tree swaying in the garden. There's a little tree swaying in the garden. There's a little tree swaying. There's a little tree swaying. There's a little tree swaying in the garden. Just ate a delicious plum. Yum. Think in your brain what kind of tree you're going to be here on our second side. I think I want to be a peach tree. You be what you want. Tell yourself in your own brain. And let's do our second side of Vrikshasana. Stretch those branches way up high. There's a little tree a-swaying. There's a little tree a-swaying in the garden. There's a little tree a-swaying in the garden. There's a little tree a-swaying. There's a little tree a-swaying. There's a little tree a-swaying in the garden. And lastly, there's a great big breeze a-blowing. Everybody sit down, please. Make your legs go far, far apart. There's a big breeze a-blowing in the garden. There's a big breeze a-blowing in the garden. There's a big breeze a-blowing in the garden. There's a big breeze a-blowing. There's a big breeze a-blowing. There's a big breeze a-blowing in the garden. What lovely stretches. It's time for today's story. We're going to make ourselves comfy, cozy. We're going to do what we need to get ourselves ready to focus. So I know that I needed to sit crisscross and look forward. That's going to help me stay focused. And I am ready for today's story. The Yoga Game by Kathy Beliveau. Wiggle your toes and touch your nose. Can you guess the yoga pose? First we listen to the clue, then we see what we can do. Softer than a breeze, that's me. I am known to be bumbly. A ball of black and yellow fuzz, my song is like a low, deep buzz. Think in your brain, what in a garden might buzz? And if you thought of a bee, you were right. So friends, we will read this story and then we'll try the shapes afterwards. So for now, you'll just look at the pictures and then we'll try all the poses and breaths later. Let's listen to the next riddle. See if we can figure out what it's talking about. I am fuzzy, long and small. Munching leaves is best of all. I am a hungry little guy. I turn into a butterfly. What turns into a butterfly? Think in your brain. I am a caterpillar. I flit and flutter everywhere, happy, free, as light as air. With silent grace I land on things, and sunlight dances on my wings. Something little that flies in the garden, something soft, likes to land in flowers. I am a butterfly. This one's a little trickier. I love a place that's warm and nice to rest my paws and dream of mice. Where in between my nap and snack, there's time to arch and stretch my back. What am I? What do you think might visit a garden and likes to rest and eat snacks in the sun? I am a cat. I am known to be people's best friend, faithful to the very end. I run, I jump, I bark, I fetch. Then I pause my paws to stretch. What am I? I am a dog. Firmly planted in the ground, I stand tall and send roots down. Limbs and branches growing high, reaching up to touch the sky. What am I? We'll find out when you come back. We're at our 15-minute mark, so it's time to pause the video. We'll pick up with the next part of the book when you come back. glad you're back. Last time you did yoga with Miss Mack, we were reading In the Garden. It's all full of riddles. So when I read a page, you guess in your brain, what could it be talking about? And last time I asked you what the answer to this riddle could be. Let's listen to it one more time. Firmly planted in the ground, I stand tall and send roots down, limbs and branches growing high, reaching up to touch the sky. I am a tree. Oh man, we did it at the beginning of our practice, right? Cool. We already know how to do that. The squishy mud of lakes and ponds inspires me to sing my songs. I croak, I swim, I hop about. I squat and stick my tongue way out. Who could that be? I am a frog. Miss Mack loves frogs. I think this might be the trickiest one in the whole book. A warm brown coat, a steady gaze. I move slowly as I graze. I might have antlers on my head. My hoof prints mark the garden bed. Think in your brain, who could they be talking about? I am a deer. Miss Mack thinks this illustration is just beautiful. Look at all those flowers. A few more friends and then we'll move our bodies. I twitch my nose, I nibble and crunch. I love sweet carrots for my lunch. I have long ears and hop around, but I almost never make a sound. Did you guess bunny? I bet you did, and you would be right. I am a rabbit. My petals are a pretty sight, blooms and blossoms of delight. Gather me for a bouquet to celebrate a special day. I am a flower. Oh my goodness, there's another one that you already know how to do. Cool. I breathe the air breathes me. I am the land, I am the sea. I am the clouds that drift above. I am special, I am love. What am I? I am me. The end. I can't see you, but I would bet you had superstar listening ears. And now I think that we need to try some of the yoga poses from this book. The very first riddle was about bumblebee breath. Let's try it. We'll breathe in so big through our nose, and then when you breathe out, make a buzzing sound. Try it. Does that feel funny? It made my cheeks feel funny. That's called vibrating, when something shakes super fast. That makes our cheeks vibrate. Let's do one more bumblebee breath, and we can add flapping little bumblebee wings. Let's breathe in. We've got another one. Let's be caterpillar. Caterpillar is Paschimottanasana. That's what this girl is doing. Please say that word, Paschimottanasana. Good job. And this is sign language for caterpillar. Miss Mack loves sign language. Can you try it? Caterpillar. Isn't that cute? Do it again. Caterpillar. In American Sign Language. Pretty cool. Let's sit on our bums. And put your legs out long in front of you, like Miss Mack. And then reach far forward, my caterpillars. Let's sit up again. And let's pat, pat, pat our legs on the way down this time. Lovely. One more sit up tall, my caterpillars. And then reach forward in Paschimottanasana, caterpillar pose. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Show me caterpillar sign one more time. Super cute. And next in the book, we have butterfly. Butterfly pose. Please say Baddha Konasana. Good, butterfly pose. Let's try this sign too. Hook your thumbs. Butterfly. Sign language for butterfly. Let's try the pose. Put the bottoms of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles. Flap, flap, flap your wings. Think in your brain where your butterfly is flying to. Did you know that there's a real country called Turkey? Because there is. And that is where my butterfly is flying to. All the way to Turkey. Let's flap our butterfly wings fast. And flap them slow. One more fast. And slow. Lovely. We'll see butterfly again later, but right now it's time to see who is next in the book. It is cat. Do you notice that the squirrel is on every page trying yoga as well? Watch out for the squirrel on the next page. He's real cute. Want to try the sign for cat? Let's try it. Cat. So it's kind of like their whiskers, huh? Cat. Let's try the yoga pose. Put your hands and your knees on the floor. Look way up high at the blue, blue sky. Oh, pretend you're looking at a sunny sky with some fat, white, fluffy clouds. And then kitty cats look down at the ground and pretend you're looking at green, green grass. Let's do that again. Cats look way up high. Cats look down low. And this last time, if you want to sing a cat song, you can. Meow, meow. Look down. Meow, meow. Let's try cat sign again. Cat, cat. A few more things in the garden, like dog. Miss Mack loves dogs so much. This pose is pretty tricky. Let's put our paws on the ground. Bloop, put your paws down. And then put your booty in the air. And you're in downward facing dog. Friends, the words for this are really hard, but I bet you can say it. Everybody out loud say adho. Out loud say mukha. Shvanasana. Oh my goodness, say that whole thing. Adho mukha shvanasana. Beautiful. That's how we say downward facing dog in Sanskrit, in another language. Let's sing a dog song. Woof, woof. Arf, arf. Woof, woof, woof. Arf, arf, arf. And come down to your knees. I almost forgot to teach you dog sign. Everybody try to snap your fingers. Have you ever seen somebody do this if they're like calling a dog to them? If you don't really know how to snap your fingers, that's okay. You can just move your fingers together like this. Try it. This means dog, or puppy in sign language. Are you ready to be a tree? I know you were, because I know you're ready because we already did this. Do you know what kind of tree I'm going to be this time? I'm going to be a joy tree. I'm going to grow joy on my branches. You decide in your own head, what are you going to grow? What are you going to make my trees? Let's do Vrikshasana, tree pose together. You see that goofy little squirrel? He's doing a tree in tree pose. How funny. Doing tree pose in a tree. Reach your hands up high. Balance on one leg. Let's change up our branches. One of my branches is broken. Oh no, now this branch broke. Oh no, now this one did. And this one did. Oh good, they're both fixed. Reach your branches way up high. And let's try our other side. Pick your foot up. And you make up what your branches look like this time. You can choose. I say my branches are asymmetrical, they don't match, and they're way down low. What are you going to do with your arms? Anything safe and appropriate. I wish I could see them. I bet they're so cool. And let's all reach our arms. Whoop, grow those trees. And come see what's next. I wonder what could be next. It is. Oh. You try tree. This is tree sign language for tree. Our next one is frog. Miss Mack had a pet frog, for real, not even for pretend. His name was Frank, and he lived for 10 years. Absolutely bonkers. You've already tried this shape that the squirrel and the kid are in. This is called malasana. Please say that word, malasana. Okay. Put your foots on the floor. And put your booty way down low. And let's be frogs. Be bouncy frogs. Lovely. You know what? I'm a frog and I'm so hungry. Reach your frog tongue way up high to the side. And I see, some sushi. Grab some sushi with your frog tongue and gobble it up. Oh, delicious. Let's bounce some more, frogs. And then, we need some more over here. Stretch, stretch, stretch to the side. And I see some berries. How delicious. Grab some berries and gobble them up. Over here, stretch your frog tongue way up high. Some pizza pie. Gobble some pizza. One more. Reach big and long, my frogs. Ooh, a tasty, tasty sandwich. Grab the sandwich, gobble it up. Let's bounce in malasana 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we probably need to jump. Let's jump 5 times, frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my, and 5. Gorgeous. Try frog in sign language. This is frog. Excellent. Last one before our break. And it's really hard. This is a good one. This is deer pose. Look how she's sitting. Do you see how one leg is in front and the other leg is hidden behind her? Let's try that. So it's different than crisscross. Put one leg in front. Bloop. And then put the other leg behind. This is deer pose. Look at your legs. Look with your eyes. Is one all the way in front of you? Look at your other leg. Is it all the way behind you? Good try. Now we're going to do our other side. Sit crisscross. This feels different. And then put your other leg behind you. Deer pose. Oh my, a tricky business. Let's count to 5 in deer pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And friends, the time has come for another pause. We are 30 minutes into this practice. We pause our video and we'll finish the book when we come back. See you soon. Oh, hello. I'm so glad you're back. We only have just a little tiny smidge of our book left. We've been working on Yoga in the Garden by Kathy Bellevue. And last time I saw you, we were trying to make deer pose work. It is pretty tricky. I think we have just a few left. Like what? Like rabbit pose. So this is normally how we do rabbit pose, but I'm not sure what kind of floor we'll be on. So I've made up a different way just for you. Let's try rabbit pose, sitting on our booties. And then hook your hands or your bunny paws underneath your legs. Oh, that feels very snuggly. And then put your nose down, down, down by your knees. Switch just like what they were doing in the picture, except we're sitting up instead of laying down. The bunny is really tired after hopping around and looking for carrots all day. So the bunny is asleep. If you want to, it's okay to make snoring noises out loud. Bunnies, wake up and stretch your bodies. Good. Try bunny sign. This is bunny in American Sign Language. Good. So do you see how my hands are kind of crisscrossed? Lovely. 2 more. Flower. We did this one in our song. Do you remember? Do you see how she's picking her feet up off of the grass? And I like how a little bee is coming over to check it out. Maybe this bee wants to do yoga. Put the bottoms of your feet together. Remember our practice shape, Baddha Konasana. And now we turn it into our balancing shape. Tuck your hands underneath your ankles. Be so careful with your body. And try to pick your feet up off the floor. Ooh. Lovely flowers. And let's make our petals go back down. Let's do it again. Pick up those petals off the floor. And back down. One more. Up, 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 up. And down, 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 down. Wonderful flowers. Try flower sign with Miss Mack. Flower. American Sign Language for flower. And the last one in the book is I am me. I am myself. Oh, they look cozy and relaxed. How wonderful. Let's give ourselves a nice friendly hug. And sit on your booty and give yourself a nice squeeze. Oh, man, our bodies can do so many super cool things, and they're learning new stuff all the time. And then get really big and strong, stretch wide, and give yourself another squish. One more really big, and squish. Lovely. That was the end of our story, but not quite the end of our class. Stand up tall, and we'll sing one more yoga song together. Let's sing the Yogi Pokey. This is called mountain pose. Put your feet on the floor, stretch your fingers down low, stand up so tall. So I'm not on my tiptoes, but I'm using my head to stand up absolutely, positively, as tall as possible. Lovely. I bet you can help me sing. Put your mountain in, you put your mountain out, you put your mountain in, and you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Well, that was pretty easy, right? What if we tried it with tree pose? You think you can do that? I think you can do it. Let's try. Ready? Put your tree pose in. You put your tree pose out. You put your tree pose in. And you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Are you ready to try it on your other foot? So I think it's going to be harder for me on this side, but I can do it. You can do it too. Help Miss Mack sing. Grow those branches way up high. Oh yeah. Put your tree pose in. You put your tree pose out. You put your tree pose in. And you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Let's try warrior pose. Warrior takes big muscles. It's one of Miss Mack's most favorites. Can you bend one knee? Oh, so much. And reach your other leg so long. Beautiful. Stretch your arms. So do you see how I look like a surfer right now? Yeah, that's warrior, Virabhadrasana. Put your warrior in. You put your warrior out. You put your warrior in. And you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Other side. Oh, bend your knees so much. Stretch your knees so long. And reach. Oh, that feels nice. I feel strong. Put your warrior in. You put your warrior out. You put your warrior in. And you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. One more. How about frog pose, malasana? We put our feet on the floor and we go down. Ready? Put your frog pose in. Put your frog pose out. Oh, the spinning around is going to be really goofy with this one. Put your frog pose in. You put your frog pose out. You put your frog pose in. And you shake it all about. You do the yogi pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Oh, I got some of my wiggles out and I'm ready to go back to the garden for the end of class. Let's sit down. And oh, it's getting a little windy. Help me out, make some wind. Two more. One more. Ooh, all of this calming breeze brought some butterflies to the garden for the end of our class. Everybody sit on your booty and put the bottoms of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. And we are now a garden full of awesome or beautiful butterflies. Flap those wings. And imagine what you look like. I'm going to tell myself what my butterfly looks like. You tell yourself. And all of this flying has got me real tired. Everybody stretch your nose down to your toes. And if you think you know how a butterfly snores, you can make that noise out loud. Butterflies, wake up and stretch your bodies. Keep stretching. Reach one wing so long, fold the other wing short. Put your antenna way up in the sky and droopy butterflies, kerplop. Janu Shirshasana is what we're doing right now. Everybody say that word. Janu Shirshasana. Pretty fun to say, huh? Hand in the sky. Friends, touch the clouds. How high can you stretch? Oh, whoa, so big. Oh, yeah. And then go up, up, up on your knee. Do you see how my bottom knee is on the floor? Yep. And then if you want to, you can pick up your top knee. If that feels too wobbly, you don't have to do it. And we are flying through the sky. Oh my. A 1 and a 2 and a switcheroo. One wing long, with the other wing short. Here come our antennae. They reach up, up, up. Droopy butterflies. Kerplop. Hand in the sky. How high can you stretch, yogis? Hips up high. Take your time. Make sure your bottom knee is down. If it feels safe, you can pick up your top leg. Oh man, here we are in the sky. How cool. And let's put our feet back together. Baddha Konasana. And we flap, flap, flap our wings. And I'm feeling like a pretty shy butterfly. Everybody fold your wings. Shy. And then be social. Social is like friendly. You can look around and wave. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Glad you're here. Glad to see you. Hi, hi, hi. Be very shy. Ooh. And be social. Oh, hello. Pleasure to see you. I'm back. Yes. Hi, hi, hi. Shy? Social. Hello. Hi, hi. Hello. One more time. Shy. And social. Hello. I'm exhausted. One more time. Fold your nose to your toes, my butterflies. And we're going to stay here until Miss Mack counts to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wake up, stretch your bodies. Butterflies turn back into kids. And for the very end of our class, I want to teach you about something called mudra. Please say that word out loud. Mudra. Good. Mudra is yoga for your hands. And I want us to plant a seed in a garden with our hands. So plant the seed like Miss Mack. So our beautiful seed is down in the ground. It's waiting. It needs some water, and it needs some sun, and it needs some patience. And guess what? Now it grows. Make a beautiful flower. Imagine what color it is. And let's imagine what it smells like. Smell your flower. Blow the petals away. One more time, breathe in. Ooh, we blew the petals all the way away. Let's do it one more time. Plant your seed into the ground. We're using a mudra, yoga for our hands. We gotta wait. We gotta be patient or it won't grow. I feel it starting to grow. Do you feel it? It's growing, it's growing. Oh man, a beautiful flower. Let's smell. We'll smell again and then we'll blow those petals right away. Lovely. Friends, I hope that you had so much fun going to the yoga garden today. We will do new poses and a new story next week, but it'll be about a garden again. So we'll have lots of fun. We press our palms together, and the yoga way of saying thank you and goodbye is namaste. Good job, pals. See you next time.